I was just playing, and I killed Death. OBS seems working just fine. So, yeah. Double check OBS. Yep. So, it's so fucking loud. I wasn't wearing headphones. I killed. Oh my fuck! Oh, I don't think I can hurt you. Oh no no no. Like I said, still think the part that was yellow sign was kind of... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't take damage, so... But yeah, like I said, the yellow sign part, when that happened in the Moonglow level, that was unsettling. But yeah, you just had to look that up on YouTube. Apparently that's a one-time thing, so... I killed Death. That's not an achievement? Again, why would anyone ever do that? What? Huh. Oh, you start with one of the evolved weapons. I mean, it is Scythe, but still. It's an Edgar Allan Poe reference. Huh. I thought I had to beat concealed were they that ruled from so high yet. No, actually I did play this before at one point. I remember. Didn't record anything. I tried with the dog. It went badly. I don't... I don't know. Critical hits. Okay, what is the Silver Whip? But I should so I should try to get Heaven's Sword, and I'm wondering if that like scratch thing, is that the cat part or no? Don't know what the... I don't know. It's Wolverine, I guess. No, there's a red thing. Don't know what that is. You know what? Let's try to give Death guns. Yes, at one point I made a stupid parody about the Boba Flex song, Shoot the Devil Between the Eyes. But, you know, it was a picture of a very, very sexy woman. I actually feel a bit too embarrassed, actually. Just, you can search it. It's somewhere on my channel, in like the 2100 plus videos, so have fun with this scavenger hunt. What? Let's say, like, why are they not shooting? Wait, death moves kind of quick. I mean, oh, I can have axes on top of axes? Okay. I didn't think that'd be a thing, but okay. Yeah, he moves pretty quick. Wait. So, ow! I got distracted. What? I was thinking, so does death get killed by death here? Super death? The white hand? Yes, I looked up, like, when death died, I was like, what? And I was like, okay? I looked it up on Wikipedia, and it's like, yo, you can die, but there will be another person called the White Hand who will show up. I'm like, great, I had to fight Shadow of War. Hi, Italian! What are you? Gun! What is this background? Stop walking into things! What is this, Robo-Warrior? Yes, it's an NES game made by Jaleco, the Japanese leisure company. A company that probably doesn't exist anymore, but honestly, I didn't really like most of their stuff. But the game they made, Robo-Warrior, by them, second best NES game to ever be made. First best game ever made for NES was Dragon Spirit, the New Legend. But both games, in game-wise, like if you didn't have a book that came with the game, you might not know what the fuck to do. Yep, I need that. So I need guns and other gun and knife. And then eventually garlic. But yeah, sorry, trying to readjust how I'm sitting. But yeah, Robo-Warrior, you're a robot who has to save the environment by blowing up all the trees. There's more to the story than that, but that's the easiest way to explain it. Fine, I'll explain. Oh, I do kind of want lightning. I want the other gun, though, and garlic. Best way to explain it is some sort of alien force or something, or robots or aliens or something. Great, I can't remember the story. Main point is humans are hiding underground because something took over the planet and it's destroying nature. And so you have to destroy them. You have to blow up all the you have to, you know, save everybody. I'm doing a terrible job explaining things, but that's par for the course for me. I mean, I made a movie review about what was it? The bullet train? Oh, I had to open the chest. I drank a little Sprite. I wonder if it's possible for any of these chests to ever be mimics. I'm sure this game's probably overdue for an update. Main point is, it's like Bomberman, but it's a sideways scrolling progressive stage. And anyway, garlic would be good, so would be the whip. Anyway, when you get to the final screen of this level, when inside one of the trees is a item called a key, which opens the door. And that's how the stages work. There's lots of different environments. Some are dark levels where you can't see, you need candles or lanterns. There's also in every stage a underground staircases that allow you to get more resources, but those are dark, so you want candles and lanterns for that too. Otherwise, you can get stuck in there forever. But there's also an item called the Sleigh, which also is a king's crown. And it's in 1/3 of the levels. And in levels that have it, if you don't have it, what will happen is when you get to the screen right before the one with the key, it'll just loop back to the start of the level. And they don't really explain that in the game, that you have to do that. So if you're new to this game, you might just start playing it and just be, you know, stuck in an infinite loop. Until you just get it by luck. Well, I think the main reason I really want garlic is because I want to get the health, and health is, you know, very synergistic with the garlic. Anyway, there's also a lot of bosses. Like some of the bosses, there's a giant blob, and there's a giant robot, and there's a floating skull man, like, there's Jason Voorhees, and there's a washing machine, and there's a grandfather clock, and my game crashed. Nope, it's good. By the way, I was extremely surprised when I uploaded that video, where I did like 3 hours of probably the most boring commentary in the world. Like I said, I made a 3-hour video of Vampire Survivors where I honestly sounded like the most bored person in the world, and I can't say I'm much better right now. I'm still probably incredibly boring. Hey, I made a video game where I did a karaoke thing of Mega Man Legends, Voltaire When You're Evil, with Mega Man Dark. And that's in the Rammstein playlist. Nice. Anyway, there's also a grandfather clock, and there's a giant golem, and there's a chimera monster from Full Metal Alchemist, and there's a giant snake. Also, most of your basic enemies you have, let's see, as for your basic enemies, I mean, you got birds, and you got skeletal birds, and you got triangles, and you got the monsters from the Tremors movies, but they're robots. Primarily the Shriekers that have infrared vision, but they also shoot giant dildos at you. There's also pirates, ship wheels, like, you know those big wheels that you know, ship captain will use to steer a boat? Well, those have giant eyes, and they're from outer space now. There's also seashells and jewelry. Clover. There's also human skulls with the spines connected to them that are like the spines are acting like a snake, but it's like a snake, but it's a human skull with a spinal cord just slithering on the ground. There's also spiders that are robotic. So think of like the cute little jumping spiders, but make them into robots. And also they're horny for some reason. I don't know. You're like, why? Because they're ninjas. Believe it. And a lot of your stages, you have like ship containers and factory stuff, or giant golden or silver, blue pillars, stacks of money, trees, pine trees, bushes, desert stuff that's also just red bushes. And a lot of your items you pick up. Because here's the thing, the most destructive thing in the entire game to you is you. It's like Bomberman, but your health is a battery pack. So you're a robot, and you're dying at all times. And instead of a timer, you just hear your life ticking away as you slowly die, but quickly. And you pick up little minor batteries throughout the stage, as well as bombs. Ooh, yay! Super chest! And let's see. You also get candles and lanterns and nuclear warheads and chainsaw missiles and lightning strikes and time travel and flowers and inner tubes, because you're a robot, so you can't walk on water because you're not Jesus. So, but you'll drown very quickly in 1 foot of water. So you need an inner tube, which only lasts so long because you're a robot. Also, you can also stockpile some full health things to heal yourself. And there's also gun modifiers, because you can have 99 bombs. You also have a gun. And oh, you can have boots to let you walk faster. I think that's everything I can remember off the top of my head. There's other stuff I just don't remember. Let's see, what else is there? Deciding if I want the clock lancet. Well, no, we want the garlic. You also want the other gun. Good point. Which I need the cake for that. The Triage Samu cake or something? Or is that a book? I'll say it's cake because I'm hungry. So I need cake, another gun, and I guess garlic, or maybe the clock lancet, or the whip. I also know there's that giant floating ball thing, because sometimes I've watched this British guy. He's really hilarious. And what the other gun? It's not a gun. That's a slowly handheld gun that you hold onto the whole time. I want the other gun. You're like, hey cousin, how's that going? This is my new friend. But yeah. But yeah, your bombs do half your damage, and you can let down a whole row of bombs or 2 bombs on top of the same spot, so at any time, even if you're full health, you can instantly kill yourself. So. Thank you! Now I just need cake. But it's a cool game. Though, here's, did he just run away? Yay, legendary chest. But, at any time... What am I talking about? I don't know. Shit, the loud noises... Give me a moment, I'll remember. Yay, cake! I want some cake. I'm also fat. But, I'm gonna drink some of this Sprite. Oh, by the way, I bought some of the Steve-O's hot sauce for your butthole. I think it's delicious. It's not super spicy, but it's definitely got some kick to it. It's more so just really good flavor. Ooh. Ah, it's just for the sides. We have revival. Just for the sides, he says. Yeah, give me a moment. I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about. I'm sorry. I need like Tinkerbell or something floating next to a whiteboard writing down stuff to actually talk to me. It's like, I swear I'm not crazy. I just talk to myself. But then again, that's called being a Let's Player, I guess. Because I just like rambling at my computer. That being said, I never plan to make a cent doing this. I don't want to. I don't knock the people that do, it's just... I don't want this to be a job. I just want this to be the thing I do because I like rambling at my computer. But Something about Robo Warrior at some point. Oh, okay. Well, I still have to. Okay, so I gotta level up. Are both guns leveled up all the way? Yes, they are. So I just need to get a chest to merge them, so I can get some garlic. Because that'll evolve with the heart. But Robo Warrior. Something about Robo Warrior. It's a good game. I'm drawing a blank. I didn't even see the chest, but I was looking for it. It was like waiting for an enemy that's, glowy. So I can harvest their... Yay, guns! Now we can get garlic. I want pizza. I think I remember seeing a clip of Brad actually fighting this level. And he was fighting like the giant. I was talking about that earlier. The giant, like, there was a giant. You could get the lightning instead. Lightning or garlic? Lightning. But he was fighting like a giant rolling bone ball thing that grew as he shot it. So I'll have to actually go back through and watch those VODs. I mainly just watch the Binding of Isaac VODs. But it is cool, like the Stanley Parable stuff, seeing that stuff. It's kind of cool. I've just sort of been playing this game while browsing stuff on YouTube on my phone and watching Binding of Isaac VODs on or Shadow War on PS4. Benefits of a game you can play with one hand. Multitask. Terribly, mind you, but still. But yeah, I was going to say something else with Robo Warrior. Like I said, it's a good game all in all. It's just... Should we try to fight the bone thing? Sure. I doubt I'll beat it. It seemed like Brett had a really hard time with it. But like I said, he's hilarious. Be cool to see him and Markiplier actually do some videos together. Then again, I'd like to see both of them play individually. I forgot I still needed that evolution. Also, I would like to evolve the axe into a second set of scythes. Or can I not have two sets of scythes? But then again, it'd be kind of cool to see either of them alone play the games Thumper, Splasher, Jubilee, and of course Perfect Apocalypse. The best trilogy on Steam. Everything's a cat pun, pretty much. Then again, I think Brave Fencer Musashi is the best game ever made for the PlayStation 1. Man, that thing moves a lot. I'm not even sure if I can catch it very much. I don't know. Part of me is like, I just want to try to survive the stage, though. I'm worried if I go after this thing, I won't be able to do that. Yeah, well, I need to level up. I need to evolve. Well, the only thing left to evolve is the axe. So, if I can evolve into a second set of scythes, cool. But yeah, Brave Fencer Musashi. They did make a spiritual successor game, Samurai Legend Musashi for PS2. It's okay. It's just not nearly as good as Brave Fencer Musashi. Oh! This is not what I expected. Cast spells. Okay. It must be like when you return to the game after getting the... Because it would have been Oh, I hadn't evolved that one yet either. Okay, the axe has to be next if it's possible to get a second set of size. And Dragon Spirit: The New Legend. Originally it was Dragon Spirit, a game for the arcade. And it was in arcades, on these big arcade things. And the final boss of that was Zawel. It's like a little mermaid, but death clock. You know, Metalocalypse. And anyway, they remade it in a much better way. Bandai did for the NES and called it Dragon Spirit: The New Legend. In the very first stage, you're fighting Zawel. And how you do in that stage determines what difficulty you play of the game. Should you beat him, you get the normal character. And you play all of the stages. Stage 1 is the Paleozoic era. It's the land of the dinosaurs. There's some snowy mountains and stuff. And at the end, you fight the Loch Ness Monster. And dinosaurs. Second stage is Volcano area. Where, you know, it's a volcano area and you fight Jean Grey from the X-Men. And stage 3 is Forest. And yeah, it's a forest and you fight plants. Music's awesome. I'd say RoboWare's got good music, but I'd say Dragon Spirit has the best music out of any NES game to ever be made. Oh. Stage 4 is a graveyard, and then you fight a bone dragon. Stage 5 is the caves. So can I not get a second set of scythes? That's disappointing. I wanted double scythes. And yeah, it's caves area. And at the end of it, you fight a giant spider. Then you say 6 the glacier area. Where, oh my god, sir, I need you to come up. Okay, thank you. Yay, super chest. But then, you know, it's not snow on the ground because everything moves faster. So glacier is just the land of cocaine. I don't support or condone or condemn drugs. Everyone do what is best for you. I don't judge, but at the same time, you know, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, and I don't want any of you to get hurt. Let's try to go to the right, because I'm more likely to run into enemies I killed. So I can't have 2 sets of sides. Come on, I want to double-hand it. Yes, I'm trying to make the sexual jokes slightly more subtle. Anyway, at the end of that stage, you fight, I don't know, it's a long snake thing in the air. Somehow it's like Space Harrier 2, that Sega Genesis game. Stage 7, you're under the ocean with Disney music, I guess. You're killing fish, but it's cool. You're a dragon, which means you can breathe underwater and still shoot fire out of your mouth under the water while still breathing. And then you fight, well, a thing that looks like a pile of organs, but it's really a horseshoe crab. So, yay, I guess, artistic creativity? I don't know. What are these other things? Yeah, we'll get the revives. Then your next stage is, I don't know, you're inside Silent Hill, but there's jellyfish. And then Gene Simmons. And then your final castle, it's got like 5 different segments to it with a bunch of little bosses that are like either giant people in suits of armor from Attack on Titan, an alien tripod, some more dragons that you have to fight, lava monsters, a bunch of witches, football players, people with axes, lumberjacks, the dude from Mitch, what's his guy's name? Mike Dundee from, what was, I don't remember, like, you guys know, he's, I don't know, and then taking a bit of damage. Let's just do our most effective way of healing by making the floor vibrate. Look at this, the floor. I'm making the floor oscillate. It hurts my eyes. Actually, let's look at it again. That's the same effect that was happening with Jester from the Trapped with Jester game. Like, I understand what they were going for with it, and it was kind of cool what they did, but at the same time, it hurt my eyes. I was like, oh my god, it's disorienting. Or, yeah, you, the player, are supposed to be disoriented in this situation. Yes, but it hurts my eyes, and it disorients the real-life person actually playing the game. But anyway, Dragon Spirit. Anyway. So... Oh, taking damage again. Back to the oscillation chamber! No, Vegeta! The gravity is not meant to go that high! It's like, fuck you, Kakarot! Oh, Kakarot was right. I should have chose floor chicken as an option, but it was so inconvenient having to pick things repeatedly. It should ask me every 20 levels, are you sure you don't want to change your mind? Anyway, so you're fighting a bunch of stuff in like a 5-segmented castle. It's got 5 segments to it. And then when you finally get to the final boss, Golda, the evil Dark Lord. It's just a really fat otaku but he's a vampire, and he's in a trench coat, and he flashes you. That's the first stage. After you beat that, he becomes a space alien from Space Jam 3 that throws lava basketballs at you. Well, they're not lava, they're plasma. It's like, think like space nebulas, but it's basketballs. Then occasionally Dan Aykroyd, no, not Dan Aykroyd, what is it? Who is it? Danny DeVito. Right, Danny DeVito comes flying out of the bottom of the ship sometimes as a dolphin. Anyway, after you beat him, you got the normal heroic ending that you save the world and you vanquish darkness, I guess. It's a good game. It's a great story. It's a very cathartic, emotionally fulfilling ending to a game that is 8-bit and made for an NES. Like, I don't know, eternity ago. Let me evolve the axis! I just want to have 2 sides! And that's why it's like people sometimes it gets really foggy around here and people are like, watch out for Pyramid Head. And I'm like, you know what? Pyramid Head is not that bad. You know what carrying that giant knife around means? It means he's always ready for cake. He's just hungry. I mean, imagine if he was just carrying around a giant spoon instead. He's always ready for ice cream. Anyway, that being said, again, like Robo Warrior, it doesn't quite explain the mechanics of the game. So, like Robo Warrior, if you don't know about the sleigh, you might get stuck in an infinite loop and not be able to progress. And they do introduce it at your first level, so you really don't know what the fuck's going on. And here's the thing. In Robo Warrior, technically on the NES, there's no saves, and there's no game overs. Every time you die, you can infinitely continue the same level you were on for all time. However, what happens is every time you die, your entire inventory gets halved. And you kind of need those things to survive. So eventually it's like, hey, yeah, we'll never game over you, but every time you lose, we are going... Yeah, I could really use some floor chicken right now. Enjoy the oscillation! Oh god! Why is he so close to me? He's like a fucking Tonberry! Everybody back up just a step. No, no, no. This is not good. No, I'm trying to explain 8-bit games from the 80s! But yeah, so you'd never game over, but they would eventually put, every time you die, you basically get weaker. And it's like, well, if you couldn't beat it before, oh, you have more experience now, but... That is a really determined... But yeah. In Dragon Spirit, you have very limited lives. So it's actually very easy to get a game over in that game. And there is no save. But there is an easy mode. But there's two things I dislike with easy mode. One, they don't want to explain it to you. But if you suck at the game, especially if it's your very first time ever playing, you're bound to, you're basically guaranteed to find out about it. Anyway, the way it works is that if you die and stay, oh my god, they're getting, no! Okay, I need out of here. Oh. How does death outrun death? Anyway, in Dragon Spirit, if you die in the first stage, you become the gold dragon instead of the blue dragon. And... And... What? Fuck you! Become gold dragon instead of blue dragon. Which means you have double health, extra lives, better drops, you shoot faster, and you get stronger power-ups. Also, you're... Oh my god! Either way, we complete the stage. But you only play levels 1. Out of all those levels, like if you play the easy... So here's the thing. If you play the easy mode, yeah, it's a lot easier, but you only play the Paleozoic area, stage 1. The jungle, stage 3. The graveyard, stage 4. Under the ocean, which is stage 7. And then when you come to stage 9, which is the final castle in Galda, you have, you only play 2 of the segments of the 5-segment castle. And when you get to Galda, you just fight that first form and it's over. And you get a joke ending that it was all a dream. But it's like really artistic and jokesy, and it's really cool. I want to see if anything got unlocked. Any new levels? Okay, so that should be the final level. Well, probably by the time you guys ever see me play this, probably at some point in the future, and I probably will have actually watched those VODs, because I want to see them. I've only seen clips of those because I primarily just watch the Isaac stuff. But, any new power-ups available? Oh, right. If I can... Again, why would I ever want this? Anyway, hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. Oh yeah, like the 3-hour video was like 50 gigabytes. Holy crap.